Hey, Ax, what you working on?
Marco! What a delightful surprise. What brings you out here?
I'm just monkeying around.
Marco, we already did this bit with Cassie a few episodes ago when she was horsing around, and I did not get the joke.
Oh, right.
And in the Animorphs Holiday Spectacular episode of the podcast, we determined that gorillas are not monkeys, but great apes.
Podcast? What's up?
If you will excuse me, I have a very busy day, and have allotted this time to writing my soap opera.
Okay, fine. Is Tobias around?
I'm up here! Check out this thermal!
Okay, see ya, Ax. Human. And bird. Thermal, here I come.
Thermals!
This is awesome!
Why am I yelling when it's thought speed?
All My Animorphs. Chapter 8. The Standoff.
When we last joined the Animorphs and Axe and that wizard guy, Jake had pressed a big red button with his nacho cheese-covered fingers. Axe's teddy bear,
Hoover!
Axe's stuffed Hoover, was vibrating, indicating that a distress signal had just gone out.
And if my Hoover can pick up the signal, the Yeerks will have as well. They'll be here soon.
Ax, I swear you weren't carrying that Hoover with you when we were flying here.
And yet, here it is. But now the Yeerks are coming. We will discuss my conveniently appearing Hoover later.
But they would not discuss it later.
Tee-hee. No, we won't.
Right, the Yeerks. Aside from the ship, this isn't really a very defensible location. Wizard guy, should we hide in the ship?
I don't think so, man.
Not a man.
Sorry, I don't think it's a good idea. This thing's got a tractor beam, and, I've basically got a tractor beam in this glove I showed you. I've only read up to the book where Jake turns into a fly on the cover, but I bet these Yeerk people have one too. They could just carry the ship away.
Hey, handsome. Can I hold your hand for a second?
Whoa, awesome.
Cassie walks up to the wizard, grabs his wrist, and aims his gloved hand at part of the bowl of mountains surrounding them. She hits the lone glowing button on the glove, which activates the sci-fi blast, causing a small explosion partway up the mountain from them and sends large rocks tumbling down into several large piles near the ship.
Let's grab what we can from the ship and hide behind those rocks.
But I thought I was the leader.
Oh, sweetie, you're right. What's your plan?
Everyone, do what Cassie said.
Right on, fearless leader.
And so the Animorphs, and Axe, and the wizard dash into the ship and grab anything that's not nailed down. They then hide behind Cassie's newly formed pile of rocks.
Oh, just in time!
It's him. The abomination. Visser Three.
Wow, Axe. You weren't this angry talking about him in Tobias' coma dream.
Search the ship, my expendable henchman. There's bound to be something valuable in there.
Yes, sir, Visser Three.
I have heard stories about the advanced Pendamites. And even though this animite body of mine insists that their technology is inferior, I have my doubts. Have you found anything yet?
A bunch of paintings of dogs, some decorative dog collars, an I hate cats sign, and a little robot dog.
Is a small robotic dog a chi?
Little guy, are you a chi? I don't think so, sir.
Finally, some advanced technology to give us an edge in the conquest of this planet. I smell promotion.
With all the dog stuff around here, that smell might not be a promotion.
Silence! Resume your search. If nothing else, I can use this ship as my own personal transportation. Or will the cute puppy dog ears not inspire the same fear as a blade ship? Difficult to say.
Meanwhile, behind the rock piles,
Did anyone get anything from the ship that could get Visser 3 to, leave?
I got this ball with lights all over it. I don't know what it does, but I could maybe hit him over the head with it.
I got this squeaky bone-shaped thing that I hope isn't just a chew toy.
I got this bracelet.
That makes my voice sound like this.
Nice. I still have this Pemalite necklace that makes me shrink or grow.
And I've got a score to settle.
What? Tobias, you're alive?
Henchmen, I hear voices. We are not alone. Find them!
Yes, sir, Visser 3.
I'm pretty sure that's the exact same voice clip as the last time he said that.
I gotcha. I caught this bird, Visser. I believe it was talking earlier.
Good work. So, a talking bird. You are clearly one of the Andalite bandits, and I know you were talking to someone. So I know you are not alone. Who else is there?
Axe bravely steps out from behind his pile of rocks.
It was me. I was speaking with the bird.
Fool! I distinctly heard a female voice. Obviously, I am delighted to capture you as well. But I know there is at least one more of you here. Where is the female who spoke? Henchman!
It was me. How dare you make fun of my voice?
This is no time for comedy or tomfoolery!
Then what are we even doing here?
There's a wizard here, too.
Tobias, we like the wizard now.
I don't. He crushed me with boxes.
Shouldn't you be dead then?
I should be, but I'm not. Gather round, everyone, while I tell you the tale of how I...
Silence, fool! My henchman has you at gunpoint.
Your henchman has a name.
Even in the script, you are only referred to as Grunt. Know your place! Wizard person, show yourself! Henchman, find this wizard.
Did you forget how to walk? Your own work sometimes, jeez.
Suddenly, the wizard steps out from behind his pile of rocks.
Here I am.
Very clever, hiding behind rocks. However, you all made one fatal mistake. Shouting exclamations to each other when you should be monologuing. That's my thing.
Curses, I guess?
Indeed. And as the three of you were hiding behind piles of rocks, I think we should search behind these piles of rocks. Henchman! Search the rocks!
Yes, sir, Visser 3. But, also, do you want me to still hold these three at gunpoint, or do you want me to search the rocks? Because I can't do both.
You'll do both, or you'll taste swift death from my tail blade!
Yeah. Sir, that's a big part of why we have this whole understaffing problem.
Was there no one else on my ship?
Well, Terry and Ann are in the middle of their video game, but, it's an online game, so they can't really pause. I'm sure they'll be out when they're ready.
Must I do everything myself?
Name one thing you've done besides shouting.
To any Andalite bandits who can hear me, you have 10 of your Earth seconds to reveal yourselves, or I start killing these three. 10!
Will the Animorphs be able to save their friends? How is Tobias alive? Will Terry and Ann win their online video game? Find out in the next exciting episode of All My Animorphs!
I'm alive again!
For now.
How am I alive again?
You'll have to wait until the next episode comes out. Unless they're all already out and you can just skip to the next episode. But in that case, you really should listen through the credits to hear who played each character and what else they've got going on that you could check out.
What?
You've been listening to The Standoff, Episode 8 of Axis Soap Opera, an Animorphs audio drama, part of Animorphs 55, the podcast. I am your narrator, James C. Taylor, from the audio drama podcast, My Amazing Woman. The part of Rachel was played by Chrisi Talyn Saje from the comedy audio drama podcast, Madison on the Air. Axe was played by Morkez Marihser, creator of Lupin the Third skit comedy and the Marvel Infinite Rewrite audio film. The Wizard was played by Harley Ronan from the audio drama podcast Store 236. Visser Three was played by Dontae Majors. Grunt/Henchman was played by AJ Fidalgo. Cassie was played by Maya Walton. Jake was played by Alex Holton. Tobias was played by Zach Hurdle. Marco was played by Patrick Vierzba. The story was written by Patrick Vierzba. The audio, sound effects, and music were added and edited by Patrick Vierzba. The events in this story are from Patrick's imagination, and any resemblance to actual events is a coincidence. But if this did happen to you, I'd love to hear about it. For many reasons. Tune in next time as we continue the epic story of All My Animorphs.
There's something about me you don't know. During the day, I'm Anna Cat Walker.
Wearing?
Right. And at night, I am Amazing Woman.
So you're serious? Oh, holy crap! I married Amazing Woman!
My Amazing Woman, wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey, Daddio.